Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about this phrase, you can't win every battle. I really like it. I think that even though when you first hear it, it might have this negative connotation of, I can't win every battle, does that mean I'm not strong enough to win every battle? I think like when you break it down a little bit more and you're able to flesh it out, it becomes apparent that not every battle needs your attention. So when we think about our lives, our time, our energy, those are limited resources. So you don't just have an abundance of them. It's not like I wake up every morning and I'm like, I have all the energy in the world. In fact, like, why do I even need to sleep if I have all the energy in the world? So there are certain restrictions. We need to maintain our energy. We need to protect our energy. And because of that, it's really important to not buy into this myth that you need to win every battle. You can save your energy instead for fighting the battles that are important to you and that you think have a bigger impact, the ones that resonate with your life. I think one thing that ends up happening a lot of times is people will get embroiled, myself included, in these petty arguments or these fights that don't really mean anything. They're not gonna, there's no real win for you. Maybe there's like that initial feeling of, oh my gosh, like I won over that person or whatever, but in the end of the day, it's not like you're gonna go home with more success. It's not like you're gonna go home with more personal development or cash or anything. You're not really gonna have much to show for it, and you may even end up forgetting about the fight after a while. This is such a good dividing line between the battles that are worth fighting and the ones that aren't. Before we enter a battle, we can ask ourselves, hey, does this make sense for me? Do I have the time, the energy, and the motivation to actually do this? And even if I do, is it gonna pay off in some way for me at the end? Whether it's emotionally or financially or just what in a very meaningful, substantial way am I going to benefit from this? If the answer is no, why bother? This has been really true in my life as a feminist writer, because there will be times when people will comment on my posts and it seems like they're baiting it, right? I think me 3 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, I would have been like, okay, I now am going to argue with this person. I'm gonna argue down this person. I'm gonna win this comment section. And now, with all of the constraints on my time that I've chosen, all of these goals that I have, I look at these comments and I'm like, I don't have time to engage with this person. This person is obviously bored and a troll. So I delete their comment or I block them or I hide their response, not because I want to shy away from constructive criticism or meaningful dialogue, because 99.9999% of the time, that's not what's happening. So I have to ask myself, is this a battle that I want to get embroiled in? I don't want to disrespect my time like that. I don't really feel like that's a good use of my energy, so I opt out. And that brings me to the importance of opting out. You can literally walk away. You can walk away and you can feel like, I made the powerful choice to say, this battle is not worth my time. This person's comments are not worth my energy. A lot of the reason why people with really toxic messages continue to get catapulted to the top is because people pay them a lot of mind, they engage with them, they increase their screen time and their presence, whether it's online presence or, you know, just presence in our minds. So being able to say, you do not deserve my time and energy, you do not deserve my attention, is a really powerful position. That's why at the end of the day, it's really empowering if you think about it. You can't win every battle. Like, you can't, that's true. And you shouldn't be trying to win every battle. It doesn't matter. What matters are the battles that are important for you to fight. The goal is to identify those battles. What are they? So, in the context of my own life, I am a student, I'm a writer, and I'm an artist. Those are my priorities professionally. So in terms of my professional priorities right now, if what I'm doing does not serve those, then I'm not going to engage. Because it's really difficult to continue producing content. It's actually it takes a lot of energy to do that. The last thing I'm gonna do is start thinking to myself, okay, instead of producing this content, I am going to get involved with this person or try to fight this battle with this person. It boils down to, if there's somebody who's antagonizing me or antagonizing my writing, is it a better use of my time to get enmeshed in some good for nothing, brawl in the comment section? Or can I meaningfully think through why I don't like what they said and then write a post about it, which will get views, and that's content that I've been able to create from my feelings. Discomfort happens all of the time. Reasons to engage happen all the time, but we have to choose how we're gonna do that, right? I think that's actually a life hack. I don't know how much I love the term life hack, but I definitely think that's one of them in terms of protecting your time. So in sum, you can't win every battle. That's not a negative thing. You should not be fighting every battle because each of us has limited time and energy. And if we focus and prioritize our goals, the battles that we should be involved in will become pretty clear to us. And the best way to engage in them will also become really clear to us. All right then, that's it for this video. If you like my content, please subscribe.